to a new week. We are in Matthew chapter 6. This is part 1. So in biblical times, the Pharisees would announce their acts of righteousness in very demonstrative ways. In fact, the term tooting your own horn, it doesn't come from this, but it seems like it does. It seems like it would originate from it, because what they would do is literally announce the 3 acts of service of righteousness would be giving to the needy, prayer, and fasting. And they would literally announce them with trumpets. So this is the context in which Jesus is talking here when he's saying, when you give to the needy, do not announce it with trumpets, because that's what they're doing. So it was, it's not about, God is addressing the motives. In this particular section, it's all about what is your motive. So it's not about putting on a show and broadcasting your own goodness and righteousness through outward acts. First Samuel 16:7 even reminds us of this. While man looks on the outward appearance, God looks on the heart. So Jesus is warning us to examine our motives when practicing these acts of righteousness. If these acts are done for the sake of being seen and praised, don't even do them, because your reward is not going to be eternal. Your reward is whatever man happens to give you in that moment, and that is nothing. It's hollow. So do it out of a place of genuine love and affection and devotion. Instead of seeking human recognition, we are called to act with sincerity. Again, better off not doing it. If you're wanting to take care of those that are needy, you're seeing just what we read, Beatitudes, because this is a Sermon on the Mount. Everything here is being connected. It's not disjointed different teachings. This was all in one teaching that Jesus was doing. So when you're doing these acts of righteousness, do it from a place of being poor in spirit. Do it from a place of being meek, from a place of showing mercy, being pure in heart, being a peacemaker. All of these things, you're going to have the benefits, the rewards of inheriting the earth, inheriting the kingdom of heaven. You're going to see God. You will be called sons of God. You will receive mercy. All of these things are your rewards when you do it from that place. But if you do it from the opposite place, then the opposite will be your reward. So it's not a good thing to do, clearly. Jesus also refers to hypocrites here. In the original Greek word, it's hypocrites is being used to describe actors that are wearing a mask. So what you would see in one way behind the scenes, they're another. You're playing 2 totally different roles. So in the same way, these individuals are using good deeds to mask their inner corruption. Their actions may appear to be righteous, but in actuality, again, their hearts are filled with pride. I think it's Jesus that says this, you're like whitewashed tombs. So what looks good on the outside is dead, is empty, is hollow, is meaningless on the inside. So don't do this out of them. Check your ulterior motives. What is your reason for doing it? Are you doing it? Would you do this even when nobody knew it? And would you still do it if no one was looking? So it's important to know what your motives are. Is it for God's kingdom? Is it for your own? And this theme is going to be carried out through the rest of chapter 6. So check your motives. This is where we start, and enjoy the questions below as you kind of delve a little bit into this chapter 6.